How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Gerber Evo Jr. Now, I'm really not that big of a fan of Gerber, however, I think this is a pretty sweet little knife. So let's get started by taking a look at the specs and features. Starting off with an overview of the specs and features for the Gerber Evo Jr. This knife has a blade length of 2.5 inches and an overall length of 6.3 inches. It is advertised as one of the lightest knives that Gerber makes, coming in at 1.8 ounces, which is pretty close to the Benchmade bug out weight if I'm not mistaken. This knife features a really nice deep carry pocket clip with plenty of spring in it, so you can put it in and out of your pocket without ripping your pants. Features anodized aluminum handle scales coated for this model in the nice black color that's a little bit shiny but mostly matte black. And then the blade is made from 7CR17 MOV steel with a corrosion-resistant titanium nitride coating, which gives it a really nice gray color, pops off the black really nicely. This knife features thumb studs on both sides of the blade, making it ambidextrous, as well as a finger flipper on the bottom, so it is a full ambidextrous knife. The pocket clip allows for tip-down carry, and overall, despite the small size, this is a pretty decent knife. This knife is offered in a full flat grind like I have here, or you can also get it with a partially serrated blade as well. The locking mechanism on this knife is a liner lock, which you can see right in there, and you just press and close just like that, flick it open, push it open the rest of the way, and then there you are, close again. Also features cutouts in the handle, just enough that it reduces the weight of the knife without losing your fingers into the holes. Now, I don't have a ton to say about this knife. I'm going to be perfectly honest. To me, it looks almost like a knockoff of the CRKT M16. It is the Evo Jr, which I'm assuming means there is a larger version of this knife out there. But overall, I mean, for what it is, it's fairly budget price points, about $27 or $28. Of course, like most of Gerber's products, it is designed in the USA and made in China, which isn't super great, but for what it is, and the fact that I really don't have that great of an experience with Gerber, this is a pretty sweet little knife. Out of the package, it comes really sharp and ready to go. It is a little stiff. There's, of course, the break-in period, but overall, it does pretty good once it's broken in. Of course, it still is a little bit stiff. I've carried it some, but probably needs a little lube or something to get just over that little detent hump there. Of course, the action isn't ball bearings or anything fancy. It's just your regular knife that you push open. So the flipper is there to assist, and then you just push it the rest of the way with the thumb studs. I like this knife. I like the way it looks. Love the pocket clip on there. Small but mighty, deep carry pocket clip. Thumb studs stick out past the handles so you can get your fingers on them and grab them there, or you can just flick it open with the flipper on the bottom. The only little negative I can say about this knife is I have pretty big hands, and it is fairly small. In fact, let's do a quick size comparison. Alright, so for size comparison, we've got our Evo Jr here. Nice little blade. I've got a couple bigger everyday carry knives here to compare it with. Another Gerber, this is the Gerber Air Ranger. Pretty big size difference there. Here's a bug out clone, Benchmade bug out clone. As you can see, also pretty big compared to the Evo Jr. I mean, overall, this is a pretty sweet little knife. Maybe a tad bit expensive, pretty close to $30, but I mean, it looks good, it functions well, and you know, it does what it's supposed to do. It's a knife. I like the way this one looks. Color scheme's great, and despite the fact that I really am not that big of a fan of a lot of the Gerber stuff that I have had, reviewed, used, I really like this knife. If you're looking for a little tiny itty bitty everyday carry companion that doesn't break the bank and you want it to look decent, you want kind of that CRKT M16 vibe, then this is definitely a knife I'd say you should check out. Not super easy to find, but it is out there, so I'll leave a couple links below for you guys to find it. And yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments down below if you've used the Evo Jr, what you think of it, all that great stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Smash that like button, 2024 style, if you're into that sort of thing. And share this video with a friend. If you're new here, please consider clicking subscribe. We try and make a new video every week. As always, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next video.